Okay. So today, on today's adventures, I'm gonna cut my hair at home with some assistance
Hello.
from Chris. I watch a lot of Brad Mondo. The reason I'm cutting my hair at home is because we're broke. It's pretty dead. It needs some help. I have leave-in conditioner in it right now. I'm gonna gloss it after I'm done, after I go to the gym. But I just want to hack these dead ends off. There's a lot of old blonde underneath here that's just dry and nasty. My hair's grown out a lot. What, last April? I think April 22. I chopped my hair
Something like that. I think so.
all the way up to my chin. And then it grew out pretty fast. But like August, so about a year ago now, I got a curly haircut, which don't get me wrong, my stylist slayed it, but I don't style my curls that often, so I just want to go back to my normal semi-blunt cut. I get like the U shape or the V shape with all of it one length, no layers. I know that's crazy for a girl with curls. I don't like layers because I braid my hair a lot and I don't like all the pieces flying out. But I don't think all the layers are long enough for that even. But maybe, we'll see. We'll get these hair ties in it. I'm going to follow Brad Mondo's tutorial. Chris and I just rewatched it. I might modify it a little bit because one, I do have curly hair, and two, his tutorials for like a straight across cut. And I got some nice stuff. I'm not gonna use that one. I got some thinning shears. I got some actual scissors, so I might use the thinning shears in place of like how he layers the ends a little bit because, like I just said, I don't want layers. But yeah, let's get into it.
I'm just here for moral support, to be honest.
He's here to make sure my part is straight.
That's my main purpose here. And I told her I wasn't gonna touch her hair because I don't want to fuck it up.
He's scared.
Yeah, because if I mess it up, then it's my fault, and then I feel bad.
It's not your fault.
So no.
First things first. My part looked pretty straight there, but it was not in the middle of my head. All right. So
So you want to be in the video?
yeah, if you can hear the meow, see, this is why it needs a cut.
You hear a little sniff sniff and show show.
My hair usually doesn't, like, even though it's curly, the last few years, I've been able to manage it pretty well without it knotting this bad, just from brushing it. Not so much anymore.
Have you ever had it this long?
Yeah, I've had it much longer than this even.
No.
Especially like during COVID when I couldn't go get my hair cut. I think my hair was like down here. Man, definitely covered my nipples, so like here.
We're in California though. Got that salt in there.
Yeah.
Could be a little different. Because my hair is a lot curlier here than it usually is. I mean, granted, I have somewhat curly hair, but my curls are wild here.
See, where's
Like
like
I had to groom my hair today at work because it was just all over the place. Cannot be tamed.
all right. Is that straight in the back? For the record, though, I used to cut my hair all the time without any kind of instruction when I was in high school because we were really broke. And one time, me and my mom went to like a cheap hair salon thing, and she hacked off my hair, and I cried. There was a couple times where I asked, I wanted to donate my hair. I told my mom we could chop it all off. Yes, I cried every time. It was for a good cause. But then there was a time where I went in and said, literally, do not do this. And what did she do? But I said not to do. And then after that, me and my mom decided I'm never paying for my haircut again. Until I met Marnie when I had somebody else. My friend Jade did my hair for a couple of years, and then Jade moved, so then I met Marnie. Is that straight?
I remember for the longest time, my mom would take us to this lady. They'd take us to this lady to cut our hair.
Mm-hmm.
And every single time, I asked for the same thing every single time. And I was always happy with it, right? And granted, I was like 7 years old or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it never failed. I would go in, I'd ask for my basic, off the wall, like the numbers 1 through 9. I would pick, I think it was the number 4 every time. And she gave me a full-on buzz cut. All gone. I cried my eyes out. like
Your
just
balls off? Is that
my
what you're
balls
gonna
off.
say?
No, I was gonna say bawling and eyes off at the same time.
Uh,
But I was bawling my eyes out, and I told my mom I never want to go to her again, ever again, and we had to find another freaking barber, and then again. I think you know this. Remember when I did mess up my haircut here?
yeah.
And I was like, nope, never again.
We've had like
Never
what,
went back there.
4 different barbers here. All
Oh,
right.
even that did mess up my eyebrows. He didn't even mess up my hair.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
fair.
I was so mad. I was so mad.
And that is also the story then of how Chris started seeing my eyebrow grow.
Yeah. Well, because every time I went to a barber, like, you go to the barber and they have the prices on the wall. And it's like the haircut, the buzz cut, the this, the that. And they always have like the eyebrows. And so I just asked this dude, hey, don't do anything crazy. Don't shape them. Don't nothing. Just clean them up. Just clean them up. Just a little bit. Get the little baby hairs. We're done. He did that, and it was fine. I didn't mind the shaping. But then he just ran it with the guard right over my eyebrows. Like my eyebrows were white, and like you can see, I got some color in my eyebrows. These were like almost white. I was mad. I was so mad.
He said to
So
hold it over here by your shoulder.
yeah.
So it's straight. The other bad part about having a curly haircut is I ended up with like way different lengths. Hang on, let me read this. And my hair is definitely 2 different like thicknesses. That's hard to say. Thicknesses on each side.
The thickness.
Whereas like, so my friend Marnie, I love Marnie. Marnie, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Now, honestly, Marnie might have some confidence in me. Who knows? Maybe she'll comment on this and we'll find out.
So like, Shelly, what the hell are you doing to my hair? That's my hair, not yours.
Oh man, Marnie, if you see this, I love you.
You know, honestly, these are clean.
I told you, I got some good ones.
These are the texturizers ones?
Yeah, so I use those for the ends so it doesn't get all chunky.
Yeah, the barber used to use is on mine since I have like thick hair. Give it a little texture.
All right, that looks kind of even. Sure, maybe. It's hard to tell.
Stop pulling it down, just let it hang. What did he say to do? Use the comb? Where's your comb? See if it's level?
Where's my comb? Oh.
I don't know.
It needs to go down a little bit.
Yeah. That's illegal.
See, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell though, because when she did my curly haircut, I got bangs, and now they're like these are all grown out. So I'm actually gonna take 2 different Brad Mondo haircuts, i.e., this one and his curtain bang one, and we're gonna do them together. All right. So this is. They look the same.
You see? Well, it's not the shape of the scissors, it's the blade.
And I repeat.
Oh, they're probably the same. Yeah. I'm blind. I'm wearing my glasses right now, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Let me inspect.
I got thinning ones too.
Yeah, the same thing.
See? All right, off we go. He said the point cut, but I really don't want a point cut. But I guess because Brad Mondo said so, I'll point cut.
You're cutting out the rubber band? Jesus.
You still see all these flyaways here?
Yeah.
Try and get as close as I can to that layer. Look how fast it grew out this time. See?
Wait, before you cut. Grab from the bottom before your hairs end up with showing binks on the floor.
I forgot to tell.
Yeah.
We got broom.
All right.
Buddy, you're more nervous than me.
Yes. Very much so.
If you guys didn't know, Chris used to have a wicked lot of hair on top of his head not that long ago.
It wasn't that long.
And it was pretty long.
I mean,
and he got really scared when he got it buzzed real short so that he could grow it all out one length.
yeah, that's true. Well, I wanted it all to reset because like I do a comb over and I used to have the hard part and just over time like switching barbers and stuff, it just like they kept changing it to their style, so my hair was just uneven.
Yeah.
And so I had to reset. And so now it's getting long again. It's about an inch and a half now.
I should have moved my leg first.
Yeah.
Probably could have afforded to do more sectioning too. I got some thick hair back here.
Yeah, you do.
The front, not so much. The back, business in the front, party in the back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hack right there. Look at all that dead shit. Thank God. Woohoo! I'm free. This is where I'm also gonna take in the thinning shears because you got curly hair. You know, if you cut your hair like this, you're just gonna have a block. And that's not what I want. So we doing it. We doing it. We doing it. What?
I'm just getting flashbacks to when Carla used to cut her hair. Mom, look! Carla!
Little sister props.
Yeah.
We've all done it. Right, Julie and Brady?
I think the funniest time though was when Carla got gum stuck in her hair. And it was her own fault too, because she tried spitting it at Adrian, and it just got caught in her hair.
I do remember that story.
Dude, that was so funny.
Okay.
Luckily, I didn't know peanut butter can be used to get gum out of hair.
And regular butter.
I don't know about that, but I didn't know about peanut butter. I wasn't until I called my mom while she was at work. Hey, Carla has gum in her hair. What do I do? Do I just chop it? She's like, no, don't chop it. Put peanut butter. I was like, what? She's like, just trust me.
Yeah, the
Sure.
oils in it. Break down the peanut butter.
It's weird. Science.
Or break down the whatever, the bubble gum.
Sit there. Whatever.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
You can read my mind, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're my husband.
Yeah.
This is gonna, you know who this is gonna give major anxiety to?
Your mom.
My mother.
Yeah, your mom. Your mom's probably gonna watch it. She's like, oh my
what
god,
the fuck?
what is she doing? She's gonna text me like, why'd you let her do that? I'm like, do you think I can control her?
Yeah, she knows better. Shit, who are you? She used to watch me do this at the kitchen counter.
That's fair.
Sit there and said, Shelby, what are you doing? Trimming my hair. Why?
Okay.
Because I got some split ends.
Come here, Binks. You need a haircut too.
Yeah, honestly though.
We're gonna make you into a little dragon.
I don't know about all that, but
I mean, not me, someone.
anybody got some good groomers in the northern San Diego County area? Hit us up.
Yeah, we need two the kitties groomed because they are shedding everywhere, especially the little black one right there. Looks like a little loaf.
The reveal. Oh shit. Here's the big truth. Is the back straight?
Let's find out. Drum roll, please.
Straight-ish.
I mean, define straight. Like,
Even.
I mean, it's not even. I can tell you have layers still.
Well, no, like the bottom.
Oh no, you got that U that he was talking about, or the V.
I don't mind that.
I mean, it's not.
Is it chunky?
No. But you just like it starts here and you got a little V going up.
I don't mind that as long as it's even.
You don't want it flat. Oh, it's not bad. I mean, I can clean it up a little bit.
It's fine. If you want to.
Give me the brush.
The comb or brush?
The brush. I mean the comb. That's what I meant to say. My brain couldn't compute. I'm just gonna pin cut.
Look at them dead ends. Is it pin cut?
Yeah.
It's point cut.
Whatever. I'm not a barber.
We're practicing, remember? Yeah, but Armando said the U and the V is out, but this was also on a video 3 years ago. And instead of getting layers in my curly hair, I get that shape so that it all sits better. So I don't care about the V or the U. Ma'am, now is not the time to be playing with that. Thank you.
I'm not cutting off a lot either. I'm just gonna try to make it even-ish.
That's fine. I still gotta use the thinning shears.
No, I know, but you have like pieces where it's like slightly uneven.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make it somewhat even, you know?
Cohesive.
Yeah.
I can see how fucking fried all of these pieces are. That's where all my blonde was still underneath.
Yeah. I'm gonna have your hair all over my feet.
That's fine.
I'm moving it.
Well, it's like I'm trying to make it so it's falling even.
I know. That's why I'm combing it. I'm trying to get all the cut hairs out.
Oh.
so that I can see more and not just recutting the same strand. You know?
See?
Okay, spread it out now. So it falls just however.
Keep in mind, there's random ass waves in it, so if it's not perfect, it's okay.
No, I know. I thought it's just I wanted to be instead of it being like
Choppy?
yeah.
Chris hates to admit it, but he is a perfectionist. He's a type B perfectionist.
Shut up. Get used to it, sweetheart. This is the rest of your life.
I ain't complaining. I already married you.
Exactly.
What do you see, Shosho?
Okay.
See?
See what you think. If you want me to even it out more or not.
Let me take. Oh, ah, shit.
You lose the mic.
No, that's
Oh,
a
little fuzzy.
All right. Let me move this a little bit. Let me do. Oh shit! The thinning shears.
I don't know if I have your hair oils or if I'm just really sweaty.
That's probably the hair oils because I had leave-in conditioner on it.
Oh, okay. I was
All
like, am
right.
I really this sweaty?
Did that make you nervous?
Cutting your hair? Yeah.
Oh. Then these. Hold on, I need to comb.
Nope.
Ooh. So I don't want chunky ends. We're gonna go. Let me get some smaller sections here.
Okay. I'm.
You moving?
Oh. Okay. Here you go.
I saw a video on this, but I'm still not really.
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
See. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
That's
Do
cool.
you have to speak to the camera? What you got to say? What you got?
The crazy part is we're going to an event tomorrow. So we're going to go to the gym tonight. I'm going to wash it, style it, and let's hope it looks good for this event tomorrow. I think it'll be fine. What do you think?
We're going to find out.
We'll blow dry and throw some curls in it.
Yeah.
Curling iron curls. This is like, unfortunately though, the awkward like middle length that no girl really loves, but like I said, my hair's been growing really fast, so I can't say I'm that mad about it.
I mean, it grew what, like 4 inches in less than a year?
It grew way more than 4 inches.
Was it?
When she did my curly haircut, it was still probably here. That was a year ago. Where'd you we just cut off this much?
Well,
Maybe that's 4 inches. I don't fucking know. Math is hard.
No. It doesn't look like you went that much shorter. That's all I was just like.
I'm telling you, especially having those dead ends off, it'll feel so much healthier though. Alright, let me see if I did this right.
My mom's probably gonna see this. Like, oh, show me.
Yeah, it's my head. I'll do what I want. If the people in my life haven't figured out that much by now, they will after this video.
Okay. Yeah, that's the most hair I've ever seen her like.
Huh?
It's the most hair I've ever seen her like.
Yeah, that's fair. What if my leg hair was red like that?
That wouldn't be weird.
You ever seen anybody with red leg hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not the first ginger in my life.
I know, but I've never seen even other red.
I mean, it's never been like a super bright red, but it's been noticeably red.
This is gonna be like the make or break it part, unfortunately, because like if my ends are all blocky and chunk, well, I guess it won't look that bad. I can work with it, but I would prefer they lay a little nice and smooth. Kind of at that point in my life where I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. So that about a lot of things lately.
feel like some hairstylist is gonna look at your hair and be like, "What is that? What are you doing?
It's gonna be Marnie.
What is that technique?
Marnie's gonna DM me and be like, "You did your best, but
What is that technique? We do not hold the scissors like that."
no." Like, Shelby, how many times have you sat in your chair and watched what I've been doing? A lot of times, Marnie. The answer is a lot of times. And guess what? Whenever we do finally come back and visit, I'm sure you'll tell me all about the ways that I fucked it up. Hopefully by then it'll be a lot longer and you'll have less to fix. All right, now, last but not least, hair and bangs.
Can you cut your bangs again?
Yeah, because look how uneven they are.
Or you're just gonna, I mean, like, you're gonna just even them, or you're gonna get bangs?
No. I'm just gonna even out this little front spot.
I know. I always love watching the videos of girls like cutting their bangs and stand up with this little like
Fucking it up.
little baby hairs on their forehead.
All right, so he said, because I want mine to be like a face frame. So in his other video, he said way over directed over here. And give a little snip, snips, snip, 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 snip. I'm sure all of our friends and personal people in our life that watch this are fucking quaking in their shoes.
I feel like Jordan's gonna text you like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Yep, 100%.
Shelby,
or
no.
Or she's gonna be like, "It turned out so good," even if it didn't. Jordan's that friend.
Yeah.
Jordan's the most positively optimistic one. Like, it looks great, sweetie.
Jordan is
6 months later, be like, "No, you did a bad job, but I wasn't gonna hurt your feelings."
no. Jordan's gonna be watching this like praying, like it just turns out good.
And the bad part is, if it turns out good, Jordan's be like, "I could do that." No, just kidding. She just got her hair done. She won't do it. Like, if Shelby can do it, I can do it. Hell yeah, sister, let's go. I didn't make sure these were the same length at all. Haha, fuck me. You know, we're not far off. That's pretty damn close.
I know you kind of just eyeballed it. I was like, "Oh no!"
Alright, and then let me give this a little bit more blending here. So, seen Marnie do that to give me face framing before, but not sure if that's how it works, but that's what I'm doing. That'll work. Ish. Alright.
Ma'am, stop playing my boots. I see you. That's
Alright.
why my laces are all messed up. Is you?
Does it still look even in the back? Or like,
Yeah, you.
since I thinned it, did I fuck it up?
Okay.
Hang on.
Let me get you a lower level. Actually, though, that's pretty good.
Is there any pieces that feel really chunky at the ends?
I don't know what that means.
Like, is there any spots along the end curve that feel thicker than others?
Oh, like here, this part, just a little bit. And then this little middle piece right here.
Yeah.
Not bad, but like just noticeable.
There.
Hmm?
And which other part? Which other spot?
Like this little bitty.
Which way?
You want me to do it? It's in the middle.
I'm gonna pretty much use these to do the same thing, like point cut.
Okay.
Don't get much. There you go.
Hmm?
So it's not supposed to get much. It's supposed to take out the chunkiness.
That's good.
See?
See?
And that's it. This is it just like what I don't even know. It's
Like
not it's
post
wavy.
cut.
Immediately post cut. This is what we're looking like.
Let me see. All right.
Okay.
Give it a little look see. It really doesn't look bad. What I did notice though, like you'll see in the camera, like the tips of it still look really blonde compared to like the rest of it.
I mean they're gonna be because that's what was like that's where it was dead.
Yeah.
And I had blonde and I got it dark over top and then I got it bleached back to go back to red, which is why my red now looks really dull. So the other piece of it that I didn't say that I'm gonna do is after I might put it in right now actually and leave it on while we go to the gym. I got X Mondo's brand Super Gloss, so it's the non-colored one. It's just the gloss. I'm gonna use it kind of like as a repair mask. Maybe bring some life back to my red, make it look a little less dull because it does look kind of dull right now. And then I'll wash that out when I wash my hair out after the gym. See you later. Good morning. So it is in fact, it's actually Monday now that I'm getting around to recording this. I cut my hair. So Chris and I cut my hair on. It would have been Friday night. So it's been a few days. I slept with it up, so it's a little bit crazy right now. But yeah, so I did in fact actually use. Where is it? Right here. X Mondo clear gloss. I put this in after I cut it on Friday night. Wore it to the gym, so I was there for headed on for probably 2 hours. And then we got home, did a shower. I washed it out, and my hair feels so soft. It looks really crazy right now. Don't worry, we're gonna get through that. So I did leave this in for about 2 hours. I still have a ton in here, so I can definitely do another treatment again if I want to. But it feels good right now, so I figured I want to let it be. That'd be fun to come back today, do like a little morning, like get ready for the day with me. For now, I'm gonna go ahead, wash my face, do my morning skincare. I am missing a couple products that I had to order from Image, but we'll go through with what I have now. And I'll do my curly hair routine, like how I actually style it, what products I use now, because I like it a lot better now. And then once it dries, I'll come back and show you the little after of the full haircut. But for right now, pre-brushed. This is what crazy madness we're working with. But for now, I'm just gonna clip it back, and we're gonna do the face first. So, let's do it. All right. Let me put my splash guard down here. I need to get those little wrist things. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, so that I don't make a mess with the water when I'm washing my face. But usually I do this in the shower. But these are the little eco tools, I think. Like exfoliant on one side and soft on the other. I just wet my face with it and then attempt to try to not make a mess, but I still make a mess, which is why I put the towels on. Water turned off. Right now I'm using, as you can see, I needed a new one. I ordered some more. This is the Max Facial Cleanser by Image Skincare. I do use, I'm probably going to say it wrong, tretinoin cream at nighttime. So my sweet friend Shel, who's an esthetician, and she helps me, she guides all my skincare stuff. She put me on this cleanser because it doesn't have salicylic acid in it. I did order, since that one's running out, I got a replacement for that, but I did also grab some of the sample size ones of the Ormedic because I love the Ormedic line from Image. And there was one other one I got that didn't have salicylic acid in it, just to try to see if I like those ones, but also because Chris has been on his skincare grind recently, so thought it'd be nice to get him on some good stuff, because he already got baby face and he wants to keep his baby face, so why not get him using the good stuff. Alright, do a little bit of that. I'm gonna re-wet this a little bit just to hopefully set it up a little bit more. rubbed in real good. Alright. So I'm actually not gonna double cleanse. I double cleanse at night, especially after I've gone to the gym. And I used to use this with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, the hyaluronic acid face wash. It has a little bit of exfoliant for after the gym, but I ran out of that one, which is the other reason why I got some of the different image ones. Just to try something out, see what my skin likes. It is so much better just since going on this tretinoin cream. So if you have the ability to do that, by all means, talk to your dermatologist. Definitely talk to your SD friends. This is my face towel. I just pat a little bit because I don't like the water running off my face. Cool, done with washing. Alright, so we've got the Biome or Biome Plus. This is also Image brand, one of their lines. This is their Dew Bright Serum and the Smoothing Cloud Cream. I go in since it's daytime. This is my little baby hairs out the way. Little drop. Like such. The other things that I ordered from Image were before this regimen, I had the Ormedic antioxidant serum, and that seemed to be the biggest game changer for like texture and darkness. And I saw on their site like it's not bad to throw that one back in, so I think I'm gonna add that one to my morning regimen still, because I loved the after effects from that one. I do have like a gua sha and the little roller and stuff like that, but this is just my quick everyday. This one, the Smoothing Cloud Cream. Just get a little bit on my fingertip. Rub that all in. Make sure we get the neck. Whew. And my rule is I try to always do all my face stuff first, because it doesn't matter so much if my face products get into my hair. It doesn't matter if my hair products get on my face. My face does not stand for that. So that's in there. Alright, I let that set up for a little bit, and then I go in and put a layer of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel, hyaluronic acid water gel moisturizer, and then my sunscreen. But while I'm waiting for that to kind of set a little bit, I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then once that sets up a little bit, I'll finish off my skincare, and then we'll move on to my hair. That might be a little better. Alright, but before I get into my hair routine, water gel. Oh, I needed more of this. Oops, I just stocked up on some of my other items. Didn't realize we needed more of this too. I'll have to go back, but that's okay. Alright, a little layer of that. Put that back. And right now this is the one I have. I picked this up when I ran out of my Image one, but I did just order from Image. I got they have an SPF tint, or like serum. They have a tinted one and an untinted one. I got the non-tinted one, but it's a serum. They have SPF gel, which got that, and then we got the standard, like their matte moisturizer. I got all the sample sizes because their matte moisturizer I like, and that's what I've been using. But with how hot it's been lately, it feels like heavier and stickier. So when I saw the other two, I was like, let's try those. This Sunbum one is nice, but I feel like it gives me kind of a weird cast because it's got this glow stuff in it. But it goes away in like 10 minutes or so, so not too mad about it. Just rub all that in. Beautimous. Alright, that's done. Let me wash my hands real quick. the little mist sprayer from Amazon. I've got my very dirty, don't look at that, Denman brush. We're gonna do some pillow soft curls. Right now, the two leave-ins that I'm rotating between, the Cantu conditioning repair cream. I looked at a different one in the store. There's two of them side by side and I didn't remember. This one's the repair cream. And then I've got strengthening leave-in conditioner by Miele. I never pronounced this right, so Miele, whatever. This is the rosemary mint one. It also smells bomb, so we'll be using one of those. And then, so this one's more of a gel. This one's more, I think this is my cream, like fluffy one. Yeah. I'm gonna use this one today. I've been using this one more for styling lately, which I do really love. But we're gonna do a little bit of that. A little bit of mending infusion from Morocco oil. I think today, let's see. I'm gonna use this one more like a mask, so I'm gonna use this one as my leave-in. Alright. So, first things first. Let's get all this stuff nice moisturized. Wet. Actually, before I even go in with my Denman brush, get my wide tooth. If you're a curly girl and you don't have a wide tooth brush like this, I'm doing it wrong. I should have gotten. I didn't buy detangling spray, which may have been a mistake. But the reason I didn't buy detangling spray is because I thought my hair was just tangling a whole lot because it was dead, which also is proving to be somewhat true right now. This is brushing pretty easily actually. But I use the same Cantu brand, or no, this one, the Cantu brand spray detangler. And I love that because it ends up being like a leave-in conditioner then too. But I need to get this more wet because that's pretty dry under there. Now I know a lot needs to be saturated, y'all. Not just damp, but wet. For the products, for the Denman brush. There we go. The real question then is, where do I also want to part my hair today? Whoop. And not spray it on the camera if I can. It's funny, you can see. So when I trimmed my hair the other day, I got most of my what was left of my blonde out from the ends, but I do also have a natural blonde streak in the back of my head that it's like almost like a birthmark, I guess. Like no matter how many times I cut my hair, it still goes back blonde in that one spot. Kind of funny. Alright, got a bunch of hair. So the other, see, that's why I don't wear my rings for this anymore. I used to try and be one of those girlies, but not anymore. I don't like them getting caught in my hair and then having hair stuck in my rings. Alright. So, y'all have seen all those videos about hair theory, right? Usually it's with girls with their hair like straightened or like curls put in it. It's even different when you have like naturally curly hair. But so there's a trick you can do to see where your hair wants to part if you like to do that. Brush it all back. You might already know this, but brush it all straight back, straight back, straight back. And then look at you straight on. Just do one of these. So right now my hair wants to part kind of right there, kind of in a curve. So that's just a little bit off center. But let's see, what do I want today? Do I want this side? Go on the opposite side. Maybe I will just do it down the middle, and then I can flip-flop it back and forth. All right. Just brush it all straight back for right now. While it's wet, I'm doing leave-in conditioner first. So, and I guess here, now that my hair's all cut, I'm gonna do like this. Show you guys how much I actually cut off. It feels a lot shorter, but I guess it's really not. But those little bit of ends make quite the difference, apparently. Alright, so I did 2 pumps of that melee conditioner. Start down here. Work it up. Oh, it's rosemary, so it smells very, very good. I do like it. Alright. That feels nicely coated. My fingers are running through it nice and easily, which tells me there's a nice little layer. Cool. So, get a little. I swear, there's a lot of girls who like don't like wipe the product off, which is fine. I hate all the little hairs between my fingers. It's a bad sensory thing for me, so I have to. But this is Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls. It's probably also a little bit too much for right now, but it also smells so good. Smells kind of like baby powder, or if any of you had, I don't even know what brand it was, but like the translucent setting powder that had like the orange lid in middle school and high school. It kind of smells like that, but in a hair product, and it's so nice. It's so nice. Alright, now I could go on top of this and use the Honey Curls Jelly too, since that's more of a cream, but I want fluffy curls today, so we're just gonna leave it at those two, and then I'm gonna throw some of that Moroccan oil in after it dries in a little bit. I guess we're parting kind of right there, which that works for me. Alright, and then next step is take a diamond brush. We're gonna go through and add some structure. Now, sometimes I do sections, sometimes I don't, but for demonstration purposes, if anybody else wants to know how to do this, I'll section. I always start at the back. So you can go either way. Handle up, or handle down, handle up. I just do it based on how I can reach, but I always go away from my face. Usually handle up works a little bit better for me. And like, I like fluffy curls, so I don't care if it's not the most perfect little paddle brush curl. There's like 10,000 ways. There's a couple different ways to use your diamond brush too, but this is the way I like, just to train my curls to kind of go in the right direction, I guess I would say, because my hair's gonna curl no matter what, but this way you can kind of tell it where to go, which is nice. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this around my whole head, show you what it looks like when it's all done. And then, like I said, I don't have a diffuser, so I just let my hair dry. But even if you have wavy hair, you can do this. If you want more defined curls. Even, I know like girls with pretty straight hair that you can do this, and it almost gives it kind of like a blowout effect. It just leaves a little bit more texture in the ends, I guess. But they often have to use like clips to clip them up and hold them in place. I in case you haven't been able to tell, I'm quite lazy. I wouldn't say lazy. I'm high maintenance for some things. Like I get my nails done, I get my lashes tinted and things like that. Or not, but like I used to get lash extensions, and I even do still like occasionally upkeep my lash extensions and things like that. I do those things so that on a day-to-day basis I can be low maintenance. I guess those are considered high maintenance things, but I don't wear makeup. Like I don't, this is kind of the extent of doing my hair anymore. I used to like curl and straighten and blow dry my hair damn near every day, and that's exhausting. So yeah, so I'm walking the natural curls path. And don't get me wrong, there are days I do not do, I don't do the brushing step at least. I still put all the products in for the most part now, or if I know I'm just gonna be like throwing my hair back up into a bun or a ponytail, I'll just throw it like some leave-in conditioner in it and put it in a protective style, like a braid, or even like my hands are so slippery from the leave-in. Yeah. I'll put it in like a protective style and just leave it like that. But yeah, so do as much or as little as you want. But if this is helpful, you want to embrace your natural curls while also giving them a little bit more definition, definitely worth buying. I didn't believe the hype until I got one, and even just like brushing my hair with this out of the shower helps so much with the curl definition and my curl pattern. So a worthwhile investment. They're not that expensive either. I think I got this on Amazon for like $16 when I got it. Seems like a lot for a hairbrush, but all you gotta do is brush out your hair and your curls are popping. It's pretty nice. All right. Let's Alright, so this is still wet, so it might be kind of hard to see, but that's what it looks like. I'm not even going to touch it, I'm not going to rake my fingers through it, I'm just going to let it air dry like that. I'm going to do this other side, and then I'm going to leave, I'll show you guys the whole like around the head when I get the other side brushed through, and then we'll go from there. Shel. Do you have Dad's bootstrap? Let me take back what I said earlier. I think so. If you do the handle down, it'll make a different kind of curl because it'll be curling around the brush, so it might be a little bit bigger. So whatever way you brush to have consistent curls, like always brush it in the same like brush position. So if you have the handle up like I do the handle up all the way around my head. But that's also how I learned to hold the Denman brush. Like that's the easiest way for me, and I do like how the curls turn out that way. So yeah, Shel, where are you? What happened? What happened? What's the matter? Show. Alright. And do a little bit scrunching. And then the other trick that I like to do, that a friend told me about, to get a little bit more root, like root volume. Sorry, let me just say that better. I'm a little distracted. Take a claw clip and just kind of like such. I look very silly like this, but I'm gonna let it dry like this for a little bit. Probably gonna leave the clip in for like maybe just 10 or 15 minutes, like while I make my breakfast. And then I'll take that out and just let it air dry while I eat my breakfast and do my morning routine. I am off today, so I'm just chilling. I'm gonna have I have an appointment later at 1, but it's a telehealth visit. So yeah, so I'm gonna sit like this, let it air dry. We'll come back, show you how to do the last step with my finisher oil and when I take the clip out. But so yeah, so this is what we're looking like. The other thing sometimes I'll do is I have like a microfiber towel. I will like flip my head over and scrunch all the curls up into this and leave it like that sometimes. A couple different ways to do it, but for the purpose of today being simple, we're just gonna air dry. Hello. Okay, so we're about I'd say like maybe 50 or 60% dry, but it's starting to get that little bit of a cast and like crunch to it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. This is the Mending Infusion Moroccan oil. Just a little bit like that. Rub it all in the fingers. And then I'm gonna do just kind of like this. Scrunch it out. For the scrunch out the crunch type of business. That's all I'm doing. It's gonna get like a little frizzy when I do this. Personally, my hair does, but I think that gives it like the looser, beachier. It's not really beachy curl. My hair's curly, not really wavy, but it gives it kind of a looser, more fluffy. That's the better word. Fluffy curl look. I took out the clip on top after about 15 minutes or so. One, because I was trying to cook and it was getting in my face, but two, because I didn't want too much volume and I didn't want it making like a weird like ridge in my hair. Because I tend to, even though I parted my hair in the middle for my brush technique, if you can even call it a technique, I do tend to flip my hair like back and forth from side to side then for most of the day. Alright, so we do so I'll give my hair a little bit of this. For this is what I do flip my hair back and forth like this most of the day. Okay, so now we'll put it back in the middle for demonstration purposes. All right, so it's not crunchy anymore, but it is still wet. So I'm gonna leave it. I have my telehealth appointment. I'm gonna do that, and then as it dries fully, I'll come back and I'll just do like a little spin test, show you guys how it looks when it's all dry, how I kind of wear it. But yeah, otherwise, for as far as stuff in my hair, that is it. So this is where we're at. And it's only been about like 45 minutes to an hour or so since I went through and like brushed it. It took that long to air dry, just like halfway. So it'll probably take like another hour or so. Like by the end of my appointment, it'll probably be fully dry. So yeah, so I'll see you guys after that. Do a little spin. But for now, this is kind of so I loosen up a lot of my curls. Keep scrunching a little bit down. But I usually wear my hair like this. I like this. See you in a little bit. Alright, so my appointment is done. Here's. It still feels like it might be a little bit wet, but I'd say it's like 90% dry. And this is what we're working with. Nice, fresh, healthy curls. Finally. All right. But so, thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you on the next one.